for a radio guy, not the most eloquent cutoff there. Good morning, and welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show on this extremely early, because I am still half asleep, quite honestly, on this early December the 12th, 2023. Welcome to the big broadcast. I feel like this is the Beatles reunion here or something like that. So got a ton of traffic here. I am Odon. Thanks so much for joining us here again on the big broadcast. So a couple of things here. Let's just get the introductions out of the way. You all know him. You love him here. Let's bring him in. The G-Man here. Let's bring him on in now first. There he is. And there's K-Bear. Let me unmute you. And there we go. Can everybody hear each other and see each other? That's the biggest thing.
Yes,
oh,
morning, my peeps.
That's it. It all works on a 14-year-old computer. Very nice.
I'm a little disappointed, Donnie. You're not wearing a bow tie. You're not wearing.
No, I'm not wearing the bow tie. The next show we'll do the bow ties for the holiday show.
I see the pocket square.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
Pink jacket, man. 7 a.m. You're fly. You're still fly.
Fly. Oh, please.
Exactly.
It's so fly. I thought this was red. I mean, I'm just, I can't even see in the dark here. So, but, well, it is fantastic to see the band back together again here. This is awesome. Before we get to the intros, let me do a little kind of game reset here. So we'll talk about the game last night. Tommy Cutlets. That's it. So we're
anything you want with them.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So we're streaming on the Tri-State Traffic Show's Facebook page. Okay. The big one is the Tri-State Traffic Show YouTube page. We need everybody to like and subscribe that. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then things kind of going up very, very positive direction. Not saying it's not positive now, but it goes even better than that. So if we can get everybody to subscribe and get to 1,000, that would be extremely helpful. We are streaming on my Twitter page, Odon Traffic. We are streaming also on Christina's page, Facebook page, that is. And the G-Man's Facebook page. So we got 5 different sources going at this point. We'll probably get a 6th one with K-Bear's YouTube channel for the next show.
I got to figure this technology out, man.
I know. Well, if we should have done the show and just trying to get the microphones to work, that would have been a very entertaining broadcast to begin with, right?
Especially for 3 people that have spent most of their career in front of the mic.
Yeah,
exactly
in front of the mic, right?
Or we call someone, be like, "Hey, my mic's not working. Can you help me?"
Exactly, right. Where's Matty Wisner when you need him?
Exactly. Jimmy Snipe.
Jimmy Sniper. Where's Jimmy Sniper? Hope he's on the broadcast here. We haven't talked to Jimmy. We should bring Jimmy on. Jimmy's got stories. Oh God, I don't know if it's stories for broadcast or what, but Jimmy's Afghanistan, right? G.
Yeah. Army veteran, served our country, and very talented guy. And we trying to hook up to go mountain bike riding. So he built a new bike for himself. Super talented,
Yeah.
Speaking of mountain biking, you already mountain bike this weekend, and have a couple battle scars to prove what the story is, right?
Where did you go?
So we were biking at a lair where we usually ride, and one of my buddies and myself were trying to beat the rain. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll sneak it in, whatever. So there was a double log feature down on the ground. I made it over the first log, and then there's this little kind of landing spot, and then there's the second log. Super wet, super slippery. My front tire hits that log, and I was just like, no, slide out. So then I guess instinctively had my elbow down. So all that gets a little scraped up, and then I slid off the log. And my elbow is still out, so it was my ribs that landed, on the ground or whatever. And I was like, no, keep in mind, I played super high level rugby. It was ass kicking. We would just hammer each other. And then after one little rib shot, I was like,
"You're done.
And I'm done." I'm like, "Oh."
That was like me sledding last year with the kids. I was like something out of the movie Jackass. It was just like I went down the hill, hit a bump, and I literally went airborne, and I thought I broke my back. It was just like Scott was like, "Man, you're getting old."
See that?
The old rib shot. That's it. There's a rim shot for the rib shot.
Right. Bubba would be so disappointed.
Exactly. Well, glad you're in one piece there, my friend.
Yeah, that's scary though, because you could definitely do some damage off of the.
Yeah, I mean, As crazy as it sounds, I mean, again, having that rugby background, I mean, I think I fall pretty well,
Yeah.
just, kind of, banging up a little bit, but not thankfully breaking anything,
Oh,
So
Sounds so odd. I fall pretty well. Fall pretty well. We'll talk in 30 years when you say I fall pretty well. Like my hip. Holy
exactly.
Oh my God. All right. So let's do this. Comment section. We're going to open up in a second. And there's like, it's just, they're just pouring in here.
I got to open
So yeah, we got a ton of people watching us. So
love it.
Let's hit the sponsors real quick here. So our first one is our friends over at the Vanilla Bean Creamery, 22 North Avenue West in Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number there. And we'll get more detailed into the sponsors come at the half-hour mark, about 7:35 or so. Also travels with Darley. We thank Darley Newman here. A wonderful travel program on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, New Jersey PBS, and also on Wonder Woman, a new season 11, kicks off in January on PBS. And there's a lot of, she did a fair number of shows in New Jersey here. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We also have friends over at the Shaved Cave, 1471 Ranton Road in Clark, New Jersey. Convenient located off the Parkway between exits 135 and 136. And our newest sponsor, thank you to the G-Man there, Eastern Architectural Millwork. So we thank them there. Not the greatest background. I kind of blew the background there, but we'll come up with another little Photoshop action there. So Eastern Architectural Millwork, So maybe
and exteriors.
Yeah,
and, visor structural pergolas. So
there you go.
Yeah, there's a few components there. So
a few components.
Thanks to Robin and the crew and all the guys there. And
yes, we definitely thank them.
We appreciate their support.
All right, so let me open up this comment section.
And hold on, one more.
Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Summertime Surf too. So again, as we roll into the holidays here, Summertime Surf Schools located up and down the Jersey Shore are doing their annual holiday sale. This time of year to get your best deal on summer programs for yourself or someone you love. Program passes are available for Kids Surf Camp at $100 off, the Kiki Surf Camp, which are younger kids, 4 to 6 years old, and $50 off the popular Women's Surf Weekend classes. So
where's that located?
They start in Belmar. So basically Monmouth County.
Awesome.
I think they might have a small presence in Ocean, but predominantly Monmouth. Sean McGrath's a friend of mine, great guy. My kids did summertime surf.
That's really cool.
Over the summer. So it was really fun. They teach them water safety skills. They teach them a lot of great things. And, it's a great run surf camp. So anyway, reach out to Sean and Marilyn Summertime Surf if you're interested in that as well. And we appreciate the support. So, all right, Dizzle, sorry to cut you off there, my man.
No, it's all good. I'm just hacking away here.
We got a man down.
Man down. Yeah.
You're coughing. I was like hacking away. What are you doing?
No. Yeah, I'm coding. That's it.
I was like, what are you hacking?
I'll put the subscribers to
early for me too.
Exactly.
I'm gonna borrow Dr. Scott's AED for this guy.
Yeah, really. Exactly. All right, let's run down some of the comments here. So we've got Anna here, who's been a regular supporter of my broadcast here, single endeavor there for a while. Buenos dias from Chris Homedale. Yeah.
Hey.
What do I got? I got 30 here in Central Jersey. So that's a little bit of a Chris. Alexander as well, huge supporter of the show. Good morning from East Rutherford. So good morning to you. We've got Lorraine Barth. Wonderful. I think we know our next guest here,
Mandy.
Manda.
You got to say it right. Manda. That's
Shout out. She's a new mom and producer. So she's the.
Yes.
She's graduated from the Amanda.
Times, and that baby, I tell you, she's got the best head of hair.
Yeah, that's a sore subject.
Sorry,
Call me the Tommy Savalas.
Tommy Savalas. Oh, dude, if we can get Tommy Savalas on the show, oh my God,
I'm sure there'd be some sort of, even though there is no FCC per se,
exactly,
in the world, there'd be some sort of FCC violation,
or maybe incriminate his former employer. I don't know what. I mean, he's got all kinds of stories to tell. So, all right. So what do we got? We got Ralph Anthony. Welcome back. Missed all of you. Very good. Who's this? Susan Markowski Walters. Good morning.
Nice.
Morning to you. I think you know the next guy coming up here.
Barry.
Hey. There he is.
There he
morning,
is.
Don, Christina, and James from, where is that? Minaret? Where's that?
Where's
is that Jersey?
I don't know. I mean, Barry is quite the wordsmith, professor, teacher for many, many years. So I'm not quite sure.
He used to call you 4 a.m. Those phone calls that come in.
He called me the other day. We talked the other day. Barry's
my God.
He is the king of a very long-winded text too. If you ever, but again, writes very, very well. Super entertaining. I literally had to be like, dude, you got to stop because my ribs are killing me here.
I love it.
We need to bring Barry on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Savalas, right?
I need an A at the back of my name.
Yes. So Teresa says, great to see you all. So great to see you. Michelle, an early good morning. Yes, it is an early good morning. Oh, man. Let's see here. Kellyanne Roberts says, good morning. Let's see here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Doobie?
A double?
Maybe, it's an L? I can't see. Blank.
Yeah. I can't see either.
Yeah. There's Barry.
There he is.
Passaic County.
There he is.
Yeah. Nobody can forget Barry from Bloomingdale, right?
Exactly. He's the man.
That's it. Sonia says, good morning. And we've got Grace here. Good morning, guys. We got a ton of people. Holy cow. Let's see. Sharon Linda says, good morning. We've got Kathy. Great to see you all. Yes. And again, please, everybody here, like and subscribe to the show. Pass it to your friends. We need those subscriptions on YouTube. Let's see. Good morning. Happy to see you all. Donna Van Bergen Baginski. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Betty says, good morning. Missy says, Mr. in Channel 12, James, so happy to find you here. We are too.
Thank
you.
I
think we all know the next guy here, Zach.
Yeah.
Really feel people to work with. Glad to see you all back together. Zach, yeah. Another big supporter of all of us too, Sleevey G. When K-Bear and I have been on the show, maybe the G-Man needs to have an appearance with the other G.
Yeah.
Right? Good morning, Jan, Christina, James. So awesome to see everyone today. Been a long time. Yes, it has. All right. So, man, they're just still pouring in here. Probably do a whole show just in comments. Great to see you together, says Sally. Let's see. Lauren says, good morning to all. If you're in the comments, maybe just also post up where you're kind of watching us from here. Great to see you all, says Lorraine. Barbara Sinnott says, good morning. Happy to see you all. James says, you rock. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Derek says, love this. Let's see here. David Perez gives the fist pound. There we go. Go like that. Holly Lynn says, good morning. And let's see. Lisa B says, good morning. Hi, Don. You saw my brother, I heard, in ShopRite. Yes, I did. So hello to you.
Dizzle loves this ShopRite right by him, right?
I do, right? I'm there like about five days a week. I used to work there, too.
You were the produce manager, right?
Well, you got the right department, but not the manager.
This Dizzle does a mean arugula.
A broccoli Rob.
Hey, you want some broccoli Rob?
That's it.
Hey, cutlets. I got this virtual background here, so as I move my arm, it like disappears.
Where is that background? It looks like
it's a wonderful shot by a highly acclaimed photographer.
Of Clark or
Cranford, I think.
Okay. AKA Don Smith.
I'm trying to think where it is. Oh, no, I took that outside the Cranford Hotel. Hotel. I'd love to get them on as a sponsor. My cousin's the manager, so we'll just do.
Yeah, we keep getting all these sponsors. There is word that we will have free coffee.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Free virtual coffee. That's exactly. It. Wow. Let's see. Corinne says, morning, so happy to see you all together. Absolutely. Betty says, miss you on News 12. Thank you. James says, miss you guys in Channel 12. Good morning from Eatontown. And for those who are new to the broadcast, if you don't understand the News 12 stuff, well, you're living under a rock maybe or something the last 25 years, but
right. Maybe people cut the cord. You never know.
That's true. Hey. This is true. So exactly. So Linda says, good morning from Eatontown. Very nice. Johnny says, great way to start my day. I agree. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning from Point Pleasant. Sherry. Okay. Very nice. Shore representing here pretty well. Good morning from East Hanover. Missed all of you guys together. That's Andy.
Yeah.
That was on, what was that on? YouTube? Yeah. Oh, Facebook. Sharon says, good morning from Manalapan. Very nice.
Very nice.
Billy Greco said, good morning from my favorite morning people. There we go. All right. The team back together, says Sam. And Natalie says, good morning from Scotch Plains. Very nice.
Nice.
Let's see here. Donna Ann. Holy cow. Good morning from Florham Park. Love seeing you all together. Love it. Again, if you're posting a comment, tell us where you're watching us from. Adria. Good morning. I'm so happy to find you all.
Adria?
Yeah, probably Adria.
Adria, I think.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to see you guys again. Can't watch News 12 anymore. Okay. We will not be able to comment on that, but maybe in the book. Marianne says, good morning. Let's see here. Joey says, good morning as well. What does Bill say here? Buenos
dias. Man, Buenos dias from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he's good.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
So just a quick word. Bill's a buddy of mine. Retired.
Yep.
A psychologist by training, doctor. So we call him Doc. You know, and the former mayor of Lock Arbor. So he's fortunate enough now to be at a point in his life where he kind of splits his time between Rincon, Puerto Rico, as well as here in Jersey. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So he, of course, you know, like everyone that moves to Florida, they tell you what the weather is. He's in PR. I'm going surfing. You know, of course, you got to slide that in.
Who's got to rub it in, right?
Just right. A little bit. Well, we got 30 degrees in PR surfing.
Exactly. So
hey,
if you don't, what's that?
I feel like we're not complete yet, though, James. You just reminded me.
Oh yeah.
You didn't give him the calling out, the Don calling out.
Oh, Don!
Yeah, now we got it. Now we got it. There it is.
Like loud, like they're loud.
Beyond the backup.
That's it.
Okay, I feel a little
that
better
should just
now.
be your intro. Part Beastie Boys, part Sanford and Son, part disco theme music, like it is now.
That's right. Exactly.
Hodgepodge.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I feel better.
You feel better? You cleansed?
Yes.
It was so loud, folks, in the studio that I could hear it all in the hallway, like literally down the hallway. Right here and outside.
And it would just be random. It would just be
just out of nowhere. It was just like it was like, hold on.
It was
it's great.
Erratic.
It's great. That's when you knew. That's when you knew it was the start of the day.
Exactly.
That was the unofficial cattle call.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Who needs Yellowstone when you got O'Donnell?
Let's see here. Bill says, when you say, okay, we got Bill from Puerto Rico. Would love to have G on the show at work, Morristown today. All right, Sleevy, very good.
All right.
Trisha says, good morning from Union Township. Great to see you, your three beautiful faces again. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Good morning from Lanoka Harbor, says Phil. Let's see here. Missy says, I previously had texted my 3-year-old granddaughter, and I've been guessing what color tie James was wearing since she was 11?
1.5.
1.5.
Oh, 1.5. Okay. She looks for you on TV still. Oh, that's beautiful.
No tie
Very
today,
nice.
though.
No tie today.
That's it. Although I got the G-Man tie. I should wear the G-Man tie.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Exactly.
Exactly. Mustache. Oh my God. Let's see. Betty says, watching from Edison, miss you guys. Lisa B says, yup. Let's see here. Carrie says, good morning. So glad I found you all. The best news team. Thank you so much. Let's see here. We got John says, good morning. Great to see you guys. And Missy says, great idea for all three of you to be live. You all have groupies. All right. Very good. Very nice. All right. So Jessica says, good morning from Howell. A lot of Miles County coming in. Joanne, hi from Barbados. Wow.
Joni. So Joni's another one of our surf buddies. So she's tuning in from Barbados. So
cool.
Love that. So yeah, that's awesome. So we love that.
Send some pictures of the surf. Tri-State Traffic Show at gmail.com. Let's see here. Happy to see you, says Colleen. And one of the most important people for you, G. Let's see here. Did you watch Barry's Christmas special last night? No, I didn't. I didn't see that. We recorded it.
Dude, I tried going to sleep early.
Yeah,
this thing is blasting down the hall.
I can imagine.
Sure. Sin is like in bed, like half propped up, practically dancing to this thing. I'm like, God. Dude, I'm trying to go to sleep. I got the Tri-State Traffic Show tomorrow.
He was on Kelly Clarkson. Did you watch him on Kelly Clarkson yesterday too?
I don't know. She's gonna have to comment there. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think she did. But
unless he's on today. I saw the was for it. Yeah.
Dancing at 10:30 at night. Holy cow! Like, Barry. And he's only doing Christmas music. I mean,
how
it was
old
just
is
fun.
he now? Is he like how old?
He's like 100.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of Low then. Are you not a fan of Low?
I look, I still think that he looks like Clay Aiken's father.
Clay Aiken's father. Oh my God!
I can
Wow,
see it,
trying to get a
though. You're
viral
not
moment,
wrong.
aren't we now?
You're not wrong.
Look at those
You're not wrong.
advertisers.
Yeah, but look, I mean, there's no denying. Obviously, my wife is a crazy fan of Lowe. You know, you guys know that.
Yeah.
But the guy is obviously super talented. So,
Yeah.
But not when you're trying to go to sleep and you hear,
Yeah.
you know.
What was Christmas music though? I mean, he's got to sing, you know, New York Rhythm or
Exactly.
Copacabana or
Wow.
Mandy, Amanda.
Yeah.
Sound like you're saying man down.
That's next.
That's next.
One more rib shot. That's going to be next.
Another rib shot. Bang! Little rib shot. So you got to play Barry on your next ride.
Oh my gosh.
That'll definitely put me in the leaf pile.
Exactly. Oh God. Sin's got to be the biggest Barry Manilow fan I've ever met.
Yeah,
My God. I mean, it's waiting outside backstage for that and then gets a picture with the governor. That's a whole other story in itself. We had to bring Sin on too.
Met Barry on multiple occasions, did a meet and greet with him once.
Wow.
Was he nice? Was he he seems really kind.
Yeah. She said he's great. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So let's see. Barbara says hi from Ringwood. Donna Ann says, Florin Park says, hello, love you all. Emily says, good morning from North Arlington. I've missed you all. Again, friends, if you're going to post a comment, please put up where you're watching us from. Buenos dias from Rincon, Puerto Rico.
That's Bill again. Yeah, it's Bill.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, the next comment from Bill is going to be, and the surf is 5 foot and perfect. Wish you were here, Jimmy.
That's it, man. Oh, it's not.
Bye.
You know what? We'll send him the link to if he's still going to be down there. If we do another show next week for the holidays, we'll send the link. We'll dial him in, man, from the surf. Sure.
You know, the running joke among surfers is should have been here yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, and then I'll be like, oh, that's great. He's like, yeah, now it's flat. You know,
I mean, so in the winter here in Jersey, I mean, if we do get a decent storm, I mean, obviously probably not the smartest thing to do is to head out and surf. But I mean, can you get? I don't know. I've never surfed before, so I mean,
no. I mean, that's
kind of decent surf. Is there a certain time of the year?
Yeah, our best time is really during the wintertime. It's just what you're, you know, some of those
what
guys,
else you're up against,
like Sam Hammer, some of the great Jersey guys. They most of their magazine shots and media shots are all during the wintertime. So those guys, you know, throw on their thick winter wetsuit and have at it. You know, as a 50+ guy, and Bill has got a few years on me. You know, our tolerance for cold water is waning. So being able to surf in board shorts in a tropical destination, we'll take it, even if the surf isn't as good or perhaps not as, you know. So it just depends where you're at. I mean, I have surfer's ear in this ear, and both ears actually. So when you surf in cold water, it forces the bone to grow shut as a defense mechanism. So any doctor I go to, they stick that thing, you know, they stick that thing in your ear, whatever, to take a look or whatever it is, right? And first thing out of their mouth, they go, surfer. Because it causes the ear canal from surfing in cold water so if you're going to do that, if you're going to get into it and surf all year long, you know, get some earplugs, keep the water out. Is the best way to do it. But then, you know, you don't hear as well. It's sort of that, you know, argument some motorcyclists may make about wearing a helmet. They feel that although it's a really important protective piece of gear, there are some states that don't require it. And believe it or not, and they feel that experience without a helmet is so anyway, it's sort of like that. But now the technology is so good, you could hear through some of these earplugs, and you know, so that's something that you want.
Also, it's 30-degree water. Why would you like that's painful?
Exactly, but you have a full hood on, so it does get heated. It's not like someone's jamming an ice pick in your eye, you know, or your ear. Hey, big shout out to our man Tony Mondero up in North Jersey. Just texted me right now. Good to see us here.
Nice.
Tony's a weather service co-op coordinator, EMS guy, really good all around guy, weather guy. So
nice.
Bring him on too. Bring him on the show as well. Yeah.
Nickname T-Bone.
T-Bone. It's like stanza. T-Bone.
Exactly.
T-Bone. Yeah.
Nothing to do with a T-bone car accident or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just T-Bone.
Just T-bone.
Right.
Just T-bone.
So let me see here. We've got we were up to about 95 watching. So we can get over 100 here consistently here for the next 40 minutes. I'm going to run down some more comments here, and then G, you're going to take us for a little weather here because it's been interesting the last 48 hours or so, you know, with all the rain, and then the back end of it was a little bit snow up there in Sussex County. I think it was somebody posted a picture of it may have been meteorologist Justin Godnick had a picture of High Point.
Heard of him?
I know him.
Exactly.
Jesse G.
That's it. Oh God. I can remember the mic is on Rudy, all these inside jokes.
Right.
The couple inches of snow, I think they had up in High Point.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got a friend Sean up in it's either High Point or Wantage.
Yeah.
That is always really good about posting. You know, and you're literally at the tippy top of Sussex County. So you're at elevation.
You're gonna get snow.
Yeah, you're at 1,000 feet up. So
it's actually a very cool place. I mean, that's probably a pretty cool place to go mountain biking during the summer.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild getting up to the top of the
I'd love to go do Mountain Creek. They got a big thing. And the beautiful thing, like fat old guys like me, we could take the chairlift up and just ride down.
Fat old guys, you kidding me? You built like a brick blank house. You kidding me? Wish I had your levels. You know what I'm talking about. Wish I had your T levels. Look out. We go to Barbara here. Says she's watching us in Manchester. Good morning. Let's see here. Kerry says good morning from Parlin. Glad I found you all. Best news team. Thank you. Anthony Mark. This is so cool. Thank you. What does Eddie say? Miss you guys. Mornings have not been the same. Sid says good morning from Lake Apacong. Very nice. Lewis says nice to see the team back. Woodland Park. Very nice. Nancy says thanks for coming back. Good morning from Jackson. So we really got the shore and Monmouth County represented. Billy says
there it is. There it is.
High of 86.
Twisting the knife in.
That's it. Just rubbing it in. And I'm going to do my last comment here before you go to the weather, G. Good morning from my new town in Bridgewater, Alicia. So thanks very much. You're going to love Bridgewater. Plenty to do there. All right, G. So I'm going to bring in your maps here and let you take it for a minute or so and do your thing.
Roger that. All right, let's take a peek here. So, as we look out, you can see the area of high pressure out to the west. That's a good thing. That area of high pressure, in that Ohio area, Indiana, Ohio, that will continue sort of moving in our direction as we move out in time a little bit here, moving in towards, let me just get the time on this. This is tomorrow afternoon. You can see it still looks great. That high, that big area of high pressure here now is in the Ohio Valley, and that's even better for us. So we got a great day. We actually cooled down a little bit. Thursday's the coolest day. That 1041 high, that's a very strong area of high pressure, giving us more of a northerly wind as we move in towards Wednesday night into Thursday. And you can see what we call the 528 line here right through central Jersey. And if we had any precip, it would be cold enough to snow at that point. So the isobar is getting a little thicker here, a little tighter, I should say, not thicker, tighter. And that's indicative of a little breezier condition Thursday into Friday. So that's going to be the chilliest day. Thursday, I don't think we make it out of the 30s for high temperatures. So that's going to feel like winter, no doubt. And then we start to warm up a little bit as we head in towards later Thursday and in towards Friday here, which is definitely good news here. So that area of high pressure is still parked out to the west, giving us a general northwestern wind. That's sort of a chilly wind this time of year as well. And as we take you in towards as we roll again in towards Friday, you can see we got high pressure in place as well. Really, really quiet weather pattern here, which is good. And we start to warm up as we head in towards Thursday night into Friday, essentially here. So I know I'm kind of scrolling through this as we move on through here. And then by Friday, that high still like over West Virginia and still strong, 1038 high. So that thing is going to large and in charge. Marge is large and in charge.
Yeah.
So as we slide into towards 12Z Friday morning, which is 8 a.m. Friday morning. The Z in that, by the way, stands for Zulu time. So as we, again, moving in towards later Friday, still quiet. So it looks like a quiet weekend here. So, I think we're pretty solid. I think we're looking good here and nothing to really worry about. So we stay on the quiet side. We start to warm up a little bit as we head into the weekend with high temperatures again, getting a little closer to 50. So nothing to worry about here. We had our event. We had, 2+ inches of rain.
Yeah.
Gusty winds. And ironically, I've lost power at my house in Monmouth County twice now in the last week.
Wow.
None of it to do with the storm the other day. 5 o'clock, we got some pork chops in the oven. Bam! Power goes out.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Exactly. Not the 5 o'clock somewhere you want.
No.
So I'm like, dude, what's up? First Energy, what's up with you? You know?
Yeah, that stinks. So question for you. Is there such a thing as a white Christmas anymore here in New Jersey. So I feel like we haven't had one in years, and it's 50 degrees on like close to 50. That doesn't seem like it's very indicative of a white Christmas.
No, not really. You know, and if you remember a couple years ago, it was 60 degrees.
Yeah, it was insane, close to 70 or something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's possible. We have to have the right setup. But I remember it was years ago. It got cold like Thanksgiving. Like
Thanksgiving was brutal.
And then it stayed cold and snowy that entire winter.
Yeah.
I was pulling out of my street at the time. The snow was piled up so high. I turned the corner and a deer comes out of, I don't even know where, and literally like ran like adjacent to my car. I could have opened up my driver's side door and smacked the deer with the door. That's how close it was.
Jeez, wow.
And it was like, you know, so anyway, I never ended up hitting the deer, thankfully, but because the snow was piled up so high, I absolutely did not see the deer coming from wherever it came out of.
Wow. That's how high it was.
That's how high it was. And that was the last like full on crazy
storm.
Once it snowed, the snow never melted until the spring. Like we never saw the grass. There was always snow on the ground from like December through. But geez, I mean, I don't know. That must have been 10 years ago at least.
That's crazy.
I would think so. I mean, you know, you just, you know, growing up as a kid and whatever, it always seemed like it was like 20 or 30 degrees. I'm like, like Halloween straight through like Easter. Like every year it was always snow on, it was snow on the ground and whatnot. So I mean, it's I mean, look, I'll take it. I mean, get to certain ages where you just don't feel like shoveling snow anymore.
No, why not? I mean,
blow out a hip and I'll
we got a man down.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Total man down with that.
You know, I mean, not to make fun of it, but there is that, you know, there's a lot of truth to the cardiac snow, you know, folks out of shape and they overexert and, you know, generally some older folks and you could have some problems at that point.
Totally. So Dave says here, good morning from work in Jackson. So I'm going to run down the comments here. I'll do a little traffic hit because that actually is the name of the show, Tri-State Traffic Show. We may have to rebrand this thing after the first of the year, but then K-Bear's got some entertainment stuff for us, and we'll talk a little Giants and some other
I might have to let Max. You know who's up? Who's up? Fidgeting around? Mad Max.
Rapping?
Mad Max. You might see a few minions walk through here.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. I might have to unclick here and let this freak out real quick.
All right,
do your thing.
You got it. All right, so we say good morning to work from Jackson. So let me. That's it.
I'll be back.
I'll do my little traffic hit here. So Dave, K-Bear there. All right, so we've got some issues here on the Parkway, so let's kind of run those down. We got northbound 154, all lanes are open, but it's on the shoulder, and then a crash here northbound south of 138. That's a problem because it's getting into that construction, which is always a mess. Let me bring you down to that area, and we'll take a quick look at that. It's right in here, going north of 135 all the way up into exit 138, just north of it's closer towards 139 and Chestnut Avenue there, so watch for that. And again, it's, you know, back in the office kind of a deal for Tuesday. Again, volume kind of will start to thin out as we get closer to the holidays, obviously, but eastbound 80 out of Route 15 getting out over towards 287, we are going to be just a little bit slow there. And give me 1 second. There we go. We got some delays here along 208 going south and towards the Fairlawn Avenue exit. But 23 kind of banged up here both ways out in Newfoundland, actually in Kennelon. Let's see which way this is going to be. It's on 23. If I had to take a guess, there is probably going to be in the southbound direction because that is really tied up there back to 513. So look for that. Let's see here. We continue on to the Parkway both ways, and Bloomfield is heavy. And we'll get to Hudson's in a second, but 287 kind of dialing out both ways here at Edison by about exit 2 or so for 27. Southbound 287 heavy here at exit 12, and then 18 really slow through that long-term construction. But the Parkway, Turnpike, 195 all good through or Central Jersey. Turnpike 295 all moving well, with 42 north getting to 55 is heavy, and then getting up into the Walt Whitman Bridge thins out just a bit. Southern Jersey, again, we're in pretty good shape here in 55, the Parkway, as well as the AC Expressway. Let me bring in the Hudson River Crossings numbers. I just have to find it. There we go. And looking at the tune-out numbers, here we go, going down. So we got about 40 at the George, 45 at the Lincoln, and a half an hour at the Holland. So stacked and packed, as G says. stacked and packed. So let's bring the gang on back in here this morning. There we go. So just kind of a regular kind of Tuesday here. The Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday deal is really where a lot of this traffic comes in. Fridays has been fairly quiet, except for last Friday. Looking at it from 1,200 feet in the air, Route 17 dials out, but nonetheless, it should be getting easier as you get closer to the end of the year. All right, so I'm going to run down a couple more comments. We'll go through some more of the, we'll do the sponsors there, and then I'll send over to Kay for the entertainment. I hear a big chocolatey kind of movie coming up here, deliciously sweet chocolatey candy movie coming up at Friday. So Kathy says, good morning from West Milford. Good morning to you. Again, we're trying to get to 100 viewers here, so let's pump up those numbers here. We're at 77 already. We got a ton of likes. The other thing too is that if you can like the videos, it's a whole YouTube algorithm thing. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing here on YouTube, but that pushes the videos up. It's a system. It's a whole system. Exactly. Right. So like, subscribe, do that whole kind of a thing there. So let's see here. This is from Facebook. Silver says, good morning from Berkeley Township. Miss you guys. And Sin says, yes, I did. Whoa. Yes, I did. I don't know what that was. I can't remember. That was like 20 minutes ago, I think. He was something with what? It was something with Barry.
Probably Barry.
2 packs a day. He says, thanks for acknowledging me, like being on Romper Room, waiting for my name to be called. Remember Romper Room? Yeah, you made my day. Take care. Oh my gosh. Wow. Romper Room. Jesus.
Exactly. Maybe you reconjured up those images with the 70s disco opening of the show.
Yes.
Exactly.
Kidding music.
James T-Bone checking in from Harrison.
Yeah.
Great job, everybody. All right.
Oh, there he is.
Here comes Barry again. Trying to subscribe to your show, but ask for my date of birth. It begins with this month's and this year's calendar. It goes back only 1 month at a time. I'm 70 years old. I don't know why it's asking for. I don't know, unless you have to sign up for YouTube itself. That one,
but tell Barry he could also watch on our pages as well. So it's funny. I just checked out the page that it's streaming on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the picture on the inside, the inset picture, not not the background, but basically the profile photo. It's got a red live ring around it.
It's
really cool. Yeah, so it's really easy to spot. And if you can't, we obviously want you to watch on YouTube if you can. But obviously, we know some people aren't as super tech savvy, and maybe that's difficult for you to find it and do that. So hit us up on our Facebook pages. But we're glad you're with us. We're glad you're watching, and we're doing our thing.
We're just chilling.
There we go. That's it. Cindy M says, good morning from Manalapan. D says, good morning from Middlesex and Buenos Dias. John says, good morning from Clifton. Okay.
T-Bone is, by the way, watching on YouTube, so we love him.
Okay.
He's
cool.
Being a weather guy, he's very tech savvy. So
let's see. Susan says, morning from Greenbrook. Great to see all of you. Not looking forward to getting on 22. I agree with you on that. Going east on 22 could be a little difficult here. Now the sun is up, but it's always a tough spot. So you kind of just grin and bear it, I guess, going through the traffic lights, unfortunately. But let's see here. Linda says, good morning from Red Bank. James says, have a good day from Oak Ridge, New Jersey. Very nice.
Yeah.
We've got Bruce. What do you got here? Bruce says, great to have you all back. It's great to be back. Gail says, good morning from Brick. Tony says, what does Tony say? Reports yesterday of snow was Jefferson Township, Brockway Township, and Randolph.
Right. Okay. All at elevation.
Yeah. Great.
Not a lot though, right? It was like a couple.
No, dusting, sugar coating. Pick your
just kind of that annoyance, right?
Kind. Just
exactly.
Festive.
A few festive flakes.
Festive flakes. All right. So Lauren says, good morning from Neptune. Let's see here. Mary says, good morning from Keyport. Greg says, good morning from Lavalette. Well, Jersey Shore really representing. We got North Jersey folks here to come in, North Central here. Let's see. Karen says, hi from Howell. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Gail says, praying for a blizzard. Oh, no. Let's not
do that. Go anywhere.
Let's not do that. Exactly. Camille says Old Bridge, New Jersey. All right. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
Good morning from Wayne. Here we go. We got some North Jersey friends here. Lori says, good morning from Wayne. Glad to see you all. Victoria says, so it's going to be cold. Well, it is December, right? I mean, it's
seasonably cool.
Yeah,
probably a little cooler early. In the season here than it was last year. But last year was such a non-winter.
Right.
So
yeah.
I
don't know. Do you have any? Do you have anything with the temperatures? Like maybe
you mean like the longer term, like
no, or just like what it is out there now? Or
like we're hovering around 30. Those numbers are definitely chilly. You got to warm up the car. You don't like scraping frost or ice off your windshield. Then warm it up. Give yourself a couple minutes.
Right.
So seasonably chilly this morning, no doubt. But you know what? Here, let me. You guys keep going. I'm going to click off tidbits and go to the Weather Service site and get a little weather roundup. And
all right. So again, Lori says good morning from Wayne. So glad to see you guys. All right. So as you're doing that, Kay, let's talk to everybody about Wonka.
Yeah.
So Wonka is a big, huge movie here. So let me just take this out here. So who's actually the star of this? I mean, they've done a couple different versions of this. Obviously, with Johnny Depp was probably what.
Don't mention that one.
we just don't want to talk about that. Yeah.
So for me, I mean, I'm a millennial kid, right? We grew up watching Gene Wilder. I mean, Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. I mean, in my book. And it's funny because when the Johnny Depp version came out, I actually did the junket for that movie. And sometimes in these movies, you have to pretend you like the movie in order to be kind and gracious and,
right.
You're invited to these things to cover them. I'm not a movie reviewer by any means, but you're getting the interviews. And so, but it was, for me, the Johnny Depp version was not good. I mean, I think a lot of people agreed too, because it was just so creepy. He was creepy with the teeth and the Wintour hair. It just was like, what's happening here? So, for me, Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. And so Timothée Chalamet is starring in the new one that's coming out on Friday. It's the prequel to Wonka's story. So it's sort of how he became Wonka. Hugh Grant is one of the Oompa Loompas.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be very interesting to see him in that role, of course, as being his sarcastic self.
Right.
And it's most likely going to take the box office this weekend, but it's rated PG, which is interesting. Johnny Depp's version was not. And again, that was made by Tim Burton. So of course the mind of Tim Burton is just wacky, wild. You have, he's a mastermind, but a lot of his things tend to borderline on the, creepiness.
A little darker side of things, right?
Side, right. So
what was the one you did with Christmas? It was like a Halloween kind of Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's it, right? Yeah.
Thank you for saying it was a Halloween movie, because that's a big debate, and we can get into debates about Halloween versus Christmas movies. There's one particular movie in this household that we fight about every year, not being a Christmas movie, and I think you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Nakatomi Plaza.
Yes, exactly. It is not a Christmas movie.
Nakatomi Plaza, look out.
I said what I said. It's not a Christmas movie, and we're talking about Die Hard, by the way. So so Wonka is supposed to be taking the box office this weekend, and it looks great. It's rated PG, so it's perfect for kids, but also gives you, us the kind of nostalgia factor, and sort of takes an interesting look at how the story became. And this kid, Timothée Chalamet, looks like a dead ringer for Gene Wilder. He could be his grandson. It's going to be, and it's almost kind of like a musical. They're singing and dancing, and there's dance numbers, and
cool.
I'm pretty interested to see how it plays out, and it's a different take on it. So
Awesome. Cool. All right, so let's show a little trailer here for Wonka, and then the other side we'll kind of talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. My name is Willy Wonka. You see, I'm something of a magician. Prepare to be amazed.
Teapot.
Inventor. May I present Willy Wonka's wild and wonderful wishy-washy Wonka Walker. Please don't make me say that again. And chocolate maker.
The best chocolate in the world.
Ooh. He's good. Too good. And anyone can afford them. Even the poor? He doesn't like it when people say poor.
Send Wonka a message.
Do not sell chocolate in this town!
You're gonna get more than a bonk on the head.
Hello, the mark on the head. What is with me today?
You should stand up to those bullies. Give them the old 1-2.
I got an idea.
Where do we start?
Making chocolate, of course.
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
I guess it's time to change the world.
Lumpa, lumpa, dumpa-diddy. I'm not in premium economy. Good night, sir. I am going flat.
Huh.
What is it?
Nothing.
Well, it's obviously something because you said, huh.
Forget it.
Very well.
Huh.
Oh, you did it again. Tell me what it is, or I shall poke you quite viciously with a cocktail stick.
Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a fun time. I think it's worth checking out this weekend. Also, Timothée Chalamet just nominated for a Golden Globe for his role in that. So, you know, and Hugh Grant. I mean, it's just him as an Oompa Loompa. You
can't make that up. You can't make
I just love the Oompa Loompa. You know?
I know. So it'll be fun. I think it's going to be a great time. So
cool. Very nice. Yeah. And Chalamet, what for maybe people who aren't familiar with him, what else was he in that people would recognize him
He's
from?
been in a few movies. Dune is one of the bigger ones that he's been in, and that's actually coming out soon. The sequel, the sequel, the second one is coming out. I want to say it's next year at some point. So that's probably his biggest one, I would say. It's the Dune movies, which were also really excellent. The first one was a little disappointing because it kind of left you hanging for the second one. But
you know, visuals and everything in the first Dune were like unbelievable as well. Like the cinematography and everything else was just
beautiful,
mind-blowing stuff. Especially if you get that brand new 4K TV or whatever for the holidays, to get that one on Blu-ray or stream it. So who's the director of this? I don't know. You maybe mentioned it, but I don't know.
It's the director of Paddington, so it's not like Tim Burton or any.
Yeah. It's maybe more family friendly to a degree, if you want to put it that way.
Exactly, because they went in such a different direction with Johnny Depp,
right? Exactly.
That they're sort of trying to bring it back and make it available for all audiences, and my kids can go see it if they're interested.
Nice. Well, you mentioned the Golden Globes. I don't know if we didn't plan any of this or whatever you just mentioned, because they just did the nominations yesterday.
Yeah.
Any big surprises that you happen to hear of if you watch it?
It's Barbenheimer. I mean,
Barbenheimer.
I did not see
Barbie.
I did not see the movie, and part of the reason why I did not see it is because of all the hype that was surrounding it. From what I understand, it's not just about the doll. It's about, different, themes of
social issues
feminism, all of that. And I will eventually see it, but I just, because it was so hyped and because it was so out there, I was like, ugh, I don't know. Oppenheimer, I'm sure, is going to walk away with a lot. It was nominated, I think, 8 or 9 times in different categories, especially cinematography. Christopher Nolan, I mean, he's iconic, and he's from the Batman movies and the Dark Knight Rises trilogy. He's obviously the mastermind behind that. And Oppenheimer, he specifically shot in IMAX, so I mean, you know what you're getting when you're stepping into a Christopher Nolan movie. So I'm sure he's going to walk away with it. But I mean, really, no surprises. I think the only surprise was Jennifer Lawrence for her raunchy comedy. She was nominated this year.
Wow.
That was in movie theaters for literally a minute, and she was nominated. So that was kind of interesting for a lot of folks. The Color Purple also, which is coming out Christmas Day, getting a lot of buzz for Oscars, only nominated twice. So
really? Okay.
And you got a lot of powerhouse singers and actresses and actors in that film. So it was kind of interesting that they only, got 2 nods. It also has to do with timing of the movie release. So that might have also been a factor in it. But
let the dogs in real quick. So bear with me for 2 seconds.
So it's it wasn't really surprising, to be honest. And you know, the Barbenheimer thing, it's like, oh gosh, here we go again. Here we go again.
Nothing for Taylor Swift at all?
She did. That was another surprise too. Yeah, it's a new category this year. So she was nominated. And she's making all these lists too of like, you know, Time Magazine Person of the Year. She's on Forbes. She's on, I mean, she's whatever she's doing this year, her whole PR background, her people are just
masterful, right?
Masterful. They have catapulted her into such a category now that it's like she is just a mass global superstar. And it's amazing. And it'll be interesting to see sort of how that all came to fruition over the years, because she was always famous. She was always well known. It was, but the fact that she's now taken it to another level is just, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I just hope her trajectory. Let me bring in the G man here.
Yeah, so finally the psychos are back in, you know.
So my psycho just came downstairs. He's sitting next to me.
Max hates it when you cut his nails, right? So his nails are always a little bit long. So if you don't let him in a timely fashion, he'll stand on the deck on the screen door of the slider and take his nails, and he doesn't care if he rips every shred of that screen until you let him in.
Oh, jeez.
So anyway, so it's been rescreened several times, and now it has screen on it, so it's a little more proof, but be like a little diligent. Yeah, he's a nut.
Wow. Look out. Well, you know, I just want to make a quick comment about, you know, for Taylor Swift, you know, speaking of the marketing thing, let's hope for what is it, Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
Kelce, so hopefully he's not part of the marketing scheme going for the biggest audience on the planet with the NFL. You know, I mean, for his sake. I mean,
did you talk about the comment?
The guy, it's like, what was that?
Did you talk about the Romo comment? Is that what you're referring to? When Romo,
no, I didn't know anything about that.
Romo mentioned during the broadcast, he goes, "Oh, Travis Kelce's wife Taylor's wife." So you know, everyone's like, "Oh, it's a faux pas." Dude, I don't think so. I think he knew exactly what he was saying.
Yeah,
and I think he's a little savvier than probably you think.
Yeah,
and because everyone's just, I mean, it's a talker. You know,
all the Swifties about it,
right? All the Swifties went into like high gear, like, you know,
buying Kelce jerseys.
So you're saying you think the two of them are married?
No. I'm saying the comment was deliberate.
Oh, comment wise, I see what you're saying.
Tony Romo was,
yeah. Okay.
So I think Romo
stir the pot kind of thing.
Her as his wife, because he knew it would generate such a
frenzy.
Yeah. So
wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're a big Swiftie, right, Dizzle?
Oh yeah,
he's a big T Swift fan.
You don't see the Taylor Swift stuff in the back here.
Exactly.
I'm just waiting for her to send me something from the Eras tour.
Exactly.
I should probably talk to my niece. We should bring my niece on to the show. We'll keep it G rated. But well, what am I saying? G rated. She's 14. She's going on 25. So
right, exactly.
Anything that we say that, you know, they don't want to hear, they've heard it all and a million times over, as you can attest to. G. We're gonna get a couple more of the comments here. And then we'll do a little quick sponsor break. And then I think we're going to take a little bit past 8 just to see what the audience looks like. Again, folks, you're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. I know we did a little traffic. Again, we may have to rebrand the channel here after the first of the year, but we're kind of just trying some things out. But we need your help to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. That's the big one there. Definitely give a thumbs up there if you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you can. Again, it's at Tri-State Traffic Show on YouTube. Just type it in the search bar. You'll be able to find it. We've been putting it out on social media as well. So that's what we need you to do. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know where we are now, probably in the mid 3s somewhere. So we've got a little bit more of a longer road to head to, but we're getting closer by every subscription. So that is great. And right now we're streaming on the Tri-State Traffic Show's Facebook page, the YouTube channel, Twitter, Odon Traffic there. Christina's Facebook page and the G-Man's Facebook page. We're streaming out to 5 different locations at this point. So, which is awesome. Again, we need your help with that subscription there. Again, we're just trying some things out, trying a couple time slots. I think the next time we get together, maybe we'll get together in the evening just to see what the audience looks like there. And then we'll kind of maybe regroup and figure out kind of where
and send your comments. Like, you know, when do you want to see us? When do you want to see that broadcast? You know?
Yeah. I mean, we got a ton of contacts here to bring people on. So, other, people that you've recognized, many times in other media here. So, but we certainly can bring them on, some other guests and stuff like that. So definitely send your yes, the topics too, right? Yeah, what we want to talk about. And maybe
backup.
That's it. Maybe we even do something where, I don't know, with the StreamYard thing, I can send out a link to somebody to join us. Maybe we randomly pick one lucky, viewer or whatever to join us actually on the broadcast. If you have an iPhone or whatever, but you need to have a camera on the phone, camera on the computer, and the audio so we can see and hear you. So I'm not going to put anybody on that we can't see. But maybe that's something we kind of throw into the mix as well. So what we want to do is throw them into the mix. Let's see, where did I leave off here? David, here we go. Good morning from Beechwood. Nice. Good morning to you, Dave. Victoria says, "What's the what to wear forecast for heading out the door? Are we going to get sued for that? Or do you have a copyright on that or something, or what?"
No, I think it's pretty generic. It's cold. We talked about 30 degrees, but there are plenty of locations between 25 and 30. So it's between 25 and 30 everywhere, essentially. Yeah, I got sun coming up here, coming in through my office window. So it's nice, but it's chilly outside, and highs today will kind of be in the lower 40s at best. So. Okay.
Bundle up for the bus stop.
Bundle up for the bus stop.
Exactly right.
Dizzles, you're taking that remedial math class there. So
remedial math class. What? I didn't know I didn't score too well in the SATs or remedial math class. Oh, geez. Well,
that's the running joke, right? A bunch of TV people usually.
Right?
Well, math not the strongest suit,
right? No, math.
And
I have an accounting degree. Go figure. So please.
Oh, that's true. But you might be the anomaly.
You might be the anomaly.
Well, far from it. I ain't that great in math either. As I've just butchered the English language, and others that I'll leave nameless will probably just come after me for butchering the English language. So,
I mean, I can't even do my 9-year-old's math. Like some of this.
Dude, we were talking about that the other day.
It's crazy.
His math is probably that ridiculous Common Core math.
It is.
It makes no sense.
And I'm sitting there like, wow. Well, right. I swear I did this at some point in my life.
You didn't do Common Core.
I didn't do that.
Stupid.
Didn't learn that way. I was like, I don't know. I can't ask your father. I can't.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ask your father. I just pushed it out there. Ask your father. That's it.
There you go.
Exactly. So Mickey says coffee tastes much better watching you three this morning. Mickey from Old Bridge. Thank you, Mickey. Linda, best team. Thank you so much. Susan says hi from Whiting. Very good. Man, the comments
Ocean County. Yeah.
Just pouring in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got
Jamesburg. Holler.
Good morning from Jamesburg. Happy to see you. I'm going to mispronounce your first name, so I'm not even going to try. So if the two of you want to take a shot at that, if you can read it. Shelly. Okay. Let's see here. Jody, James Gorio. Thank you. We always thank the G-Man. Garmin says good morning. Linda, do you have any updates on New Jersey Transit Morristown line? Hey, a traffic question. Look at that.
Wow, look at that. Traffic and transit.
That's it. The tune-out numbers were wrong.
Oh, man.
They're going down. Forget it. They're just tune it out. Everybody's leaving as soon as you finish the weather. We'll leave those names out of this just for other purposes. Let's see. It's still modified weekdays. You know what? Let me just bring it in here real quick. I'll show you.
Yeah, take it
there we go. Morrison has declined, operate a modified weekday schedule, originate and terminate at Morristown until further notice. So that's the overhead wire repairs up on Mount Tabor. That's been going on for about 10 days, maybe a little longer. So you want to use the Montclair line for added service. And again, going that section of New Jersey Transit, the problem is that you get like a twig on the wires and it just takes the whole system down. It's literally a train going through a forest kind of a deal. So it's going to, and the other thing is the remote location of a lot of where this stuff happens. It's just trying to get the actual equipment in to repair the overhead wires. That's probably the biggest challenge. So at this point, you just have to leave some extra travel time to get around that. But we'll certainly let you know when that clears up. So Linda, again, leave some extra travel time there. Pat says, hi guys from Forked Rivers. So happy to see you. Here he is.
There he is. Oh, Jesse G.
The other G. Hey there, friends. Good morning to you. Yeah.
We were just talking about Justin's golf game, right?
Yeah. Like Happy Gilmore.
You want to talk about viral video? I wish I was rolling on that. Holy cow. My goodness. Justin, master golfer. My God.
Happy Gilmore.
It's funny. I literally can see the entire, I was hitting houses on his golf course that he lives on. I'm hitting roofs and everything else like that, car windshields and stuff. And so the president would get arrested, or throw him out of the complex.
Right, but he's such a big golfer, such a big fan. For years, we had this technology called augmented reality. A lot of TV studios have it.
Yeah.
So Justin actually had a real golf club.
Yeah, I remember that.
I do remember that.
Weather wall.
Yeah,
that they would use during his segments.
When
we did AR, if you will, we used to call it. So it was pretty fun. So every morning I'd go back there to grab something, because we had some cubbies and stuff.
Yeah.
Every morning I'd trip over his freaking golf club. I was like, come on, dude, you're gonna kill me one morning.
But he loved using those. I remember all the time he would use it in his forecasts. The golf, what was it? The golfing forecast.
Yeah. So very, very talented guy, obviously. So Justin made a cool augmented reality graphic, but the club was like every day I'd have to like hide it behind the wall so it didn't
dodge the club and trip him blown out into an ACL from the club.
Exactly. Yeah. This segment's sponsored by Dizzle's Orthopedic Group.
That's right. Yeah, she's all the backstories we could tell about the behind the scenes. If we keep it clean, we probably get a bigger audience too.
Yeah.
But it was kind of doing his Bob Barker moment. We did. Remember he always shot the hole in one or whatever with the game with the golf.
Yeah.
To improve that, but that was cool.
Larry says out there, Bob Barker, the price is right.
Yeah,
the price is wrong.
She's on
the
movies.
That's it. Let's see. Larry says hi from Beechwood. Good morning, Larry. Good morning from Manalapan. Again, if you're posting comments, please tell us where you're watching us from. Good morning from Flanders. All right. So there's some Morris County action there. Chris says, good morning, team. Glad to see you all back together. Glad to see you as well. Colleen says, how long will your broadcast be this morning? Well, we're just going to kind of keep rolling here. We've gotten a ton of comments. They're still coming in here. So I don't know.
Totally goes off the rails.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Can you hear him whining in the background?
No,
we actually don't hear anything. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Diane, good morning from Edison. Maureen says, good morning from Mount Olive. Great to see you all back together again. Here is JG 5.1 snow.
High Point.
High Point. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, High Point can get 5.1. Wantage, in the southern part of the county, can get, a dusting. So it's pretty dramatic. I mean, and we use those north of 78, north of 80 delineations, and they really do represent some pretty significant cutoffs when we have little events, big events, what have you.
Cool. Karen says, good morning from Neptune. How often is this show on? We're still trying to figure that out. You got to understand the genesis of this show. So I started this after I got clipped. And so a couple of years ago. Yeah, exactly. Walnuts and putting the mower in the back of the caddy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is South Jersey.
That's it. It's South Pedro.
After I got clipped. I can't.
Tommy Cutlass, South Pedro.
I can't.
Oh my God. He's like, the best one. He's like, all right, fine. Okay.
Hey, Paulie, come on.
This is literally for those watching. This is how our breakfast would be every morning. You guys are quoting Sopranos all the time, up and down.
You, come down here. I'm going to talk to you. No. What should I?
That show in years.
He put the mower in like the 2003 Eldorado, and the trunk is like bouncing up and down as the mower is going. He's heading down someplace in Bloomfield or whatever.
The biggest fans of that show. Tony
my goodness!
I just popped a rib.
Oh my Lanta!
The guy comes down with a comes down. Oh my arm! Give me your wallet.
Pulls him out of the tree.
Exactly. Oh, I love the Eldorado though. Being the car guy, that's fantastic. Let's see here. Yeah. Teresa says, morning from Union County. Good morning. Donna says, Florham Park says, hi, Odon G-Man and K-Bear. Thank you so much. Victoria says, James, seasonably chilly equals doctor slight discomfort.
However you want to look at it.
Yeah, exactly. Rose says, good morning. Going to push the numbers up again. We're trying to get to 100 here, so let's see if we can do it. Lisa Marie says, good morning. So nice to see all of you together. Let's see. Kajal? Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Video call Cara. What's mine? Oh, geez, spam. Look out.
Dizzle's got a following. Woohoo.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like yeah,
right. Very cool to see you all. Geez, how did I miss that one? Let's see here. Good morning, family from Crossing Guard Post in Fairlawn. Wow, you're actually watching us on. Okay. Great to see you all. Okay, so awesome stuff. Hey, look, I mean, the Crossing Guard jobs and stuff like that, they're, it's
valuable.
It's very valuable. That's the word I'm looking for. And
especially
a lot of
driving this crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, sure. And a lot of times the crossing guard positions are filled by retirees and maybe ex-law enforcement, that kind of stuff. So they play a vital role in getting the kids across the street to the schools and stuff. So we salute everybody there who's doing the crossing guard duties this morning, especially on these 30-degree days. And here comes the chopper over the house. Now they ain't looking for me, but it's just in Goodfellas. Choppers follow me all over the place. This show is fantastic. Amy says, thank you so much. And she is from, where are you from? South River. Very good. Let's see here. Sky Warren Spotter Ken. Tony just needs to stick with the subject. Football it is. I'm not sure what that is.
Romo.
Yeah, but whatever. What's the girl's name? Oh, Swifty.
What's that girl's name? Oh my God.
That girl. Gloria says, if Swifties vote, it's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
What state are you guys located in? We're in New Jersey, the great state of New Jersey. Thank you so much. Watching from James Gregorio Facebook stream. I love the 7 a.m. slot, getting ready for work, just like the old days. All right, Victoria. So, all right, so we got a couple votes here. And that, maybe that's another thing too. If you can, post up in the comments to the video, because again, the comments also roll into that YouTube algorithm as well. They help us out a lot. So post us maybe what time you'd like to see the show. If you want to do, if it's better in the morning for as many people as we can, we'll kind of take a consensus, a poll here, and see where.
Guys, I got to unclip here. I got my plumber calling real quick. So my next appointment, just mute me for a second. I'll grab this.
Plumber. All right.
I got some minions running around.
All right.
Too.
Okay.
Getting ready for
calling G.
Minions.
Let's see here. Jerry says, I've always enjoyed watching you guys together, but loving how relaxed it is now. Absolutely. 25 in Bloomingdale. That's Barry. So thanks, Barry. Lori says here on YouTube, be sure to share the show with your friends. Yes, Lori, absolutely. Share the show, please. We need the subscribers to pump up there. Kathy says, good morning, great people. Good morning to you. Let's see here. Marcus says, I'm from Washington State, and it's pretty chilly. Washington State. Wow. I mean, we never had that. I really don't feel like mentioning the old place, but we'll just say 2 digits and they're one numerically together. Never got past, the borders of New Jersey. So, wow, I'm Washington State. Awesome. That's Marcus, cool. Thank you so much. If you have a picture or something you want to send us from Washington State, little, I don't know, landmark or something, we'll put it on. Let's see here. We've got Appalanis has found you on YouTube. Awesome. So subscribe to the show. Diane says, love you guys. So glad you're back together. Thank you. We love being back together. Very happy to see your faces and hear your voices. All right. Awesome. Let's see here. Gloria, Gigi, Princeton, and Luz, Delaware, I believe that is. Very nice. Thomas Fox says, great to see you guys coming in from Woodbridge. I love Woodbridge. Lots of good, some really interesting restaurants and stuff like that right along Main Street. Really has built that whole section out by the town hall. Dean Mazzarella, good morning from the mayor of
Leominster, Massachusetts,
the birthplace of Johnny Appleseed, Buckskin Sam Tupperware in the famous plastic pink flamingo. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Brian says, good morning. Joining the program late today, but you are here. So that's what's important. So we're at 8:08 now watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. G had to step away for a moment. I think he just came back in. So we bring him back on into the mix.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Plumber. Yeah, next stop, right? Exactly. So
is it Sal Vitro?
Nope. Kind of a broken faucet. So we'll get that taken care of. Yeah.
Look out. Yeah. And with these cold temperatures like that, this is also the time for, water main breaks and stuff on the road.
Yeah, no doubt. That frost freeze.
120-year-old pipes or whatever in a lot of these communities, stuff just get that permafrost, get that moisture in the ground, and all of a sudden, bam, it freezes up overnight.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Michelle says, yes, perfect. It's Shell. Very good.
Oh, there you go.
Jamesburg, shout out. Great morning seeing you here too. We're almost at the 100 mark here. This is exciting. I feel like Rosengard and Timpani, please. Good morning from Point Pleasant. It's the caffeine starting to kick in, so I'm starting to really get tuned up here. JM says, good morning from Point Pleasant. Ocean, Monmouth County really representing here. Glad to see the three of you back. JM, we're at 99. Who's going to be the 100th viewer here?
Come on, one
One more. Let's go. Agnes, some hearts there. Very nice.
Manifest.
Scott Miller, Dream Team. Okay. All right. Dr. Scott, there he is.
Dream Team. Hashtag Dream Team.
A big shout out from Bridgewater from Apple Annie. Kathleen says, good morning from Warren. Again, if you're going to post the comments, please tell us where you are watching from or you're out. We got somebody from Washington State, and he claims he's the mayor of some town in Massachusetts.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Kathy says, good morning from South Amboy. And I'm not debating the claim that you're the mayor. I'm sure you are, but it is YouTube and the internet, and who knows what's going on. But
they call that thing the WWW, the World Wide Web.
That's it. Yeah. Internet superhighway. You remember that back in 1995? We need the dial. I need a dial-up.
Y2K.
The dial-up sound effects. Yeah. Y2K.
Y2K.
Dumb money. Good morning from Booton. Best of luck with the show. Thank you, Brian. Let's see here. We got Karen. Good to see you.
Karen.
Hey. Rosemarie says, yay, this is awesome. Keith Conklin. Hello from Ringwood.
Hello,
lady.
Just thinking of the Barry Manilow stuff. I just bring Sin on and talk about General Hospital.
She's going to make a cameo. She's going to be our Barry Manilow.
I want her to do the General Hospital.
Be our Barry Manilow reporter.
Yeah, exactly. Manilow, yeah. And also General Hospital. We can't forget that.
Exactly.
Please, me and her could go on for a little segment on General Hospital.
I know you can. Yes.
I'm about a week behind. I want to know who shot Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt.
Oh,
damn it.
You guys, breaking news. I just figured out who shot JR.
Oh, nice. Actually, as dumb as it sounds, I don't remember who the hell shot him. I can't remember who that was. It was talk about blockbusters. Right? We can have our own JR moment, and at the end of the show, Patricia says, really great to see you all here in Bedminster. All right. Nice. Let's see. Justin says, good morning from Point Pleasant. Glad to see the three of you back together. Tony says, good morning. Good morning to you. We're going to go to Jerry. Great to see that part of the band is back together. Best of luck from Roxbury. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Jessica says she likes the morning for the show. All right. Tony's checking in with 35 degrees in North Arlington.
That's T-Bone. So, that's very accurate.
Karen says, yes, please stay with the morning time slot. Okay. My alarm clock won't agree with that. But Patricia says, great to see you all. Good morning from Hillsdale up in northern Bergen County. We miss you. Reporting is supposed to be 5 to 6, knowing what the commute is from 23 to 3. All right, Rosemarie. Thank you so much. Hi from Hamilton in Mercer County.
Nice.
Wow, this is just pouring in here. Sue says, good morning. Great to see your familiar faces. I'm watching from Little River in South Carolina.
I love Little River. Little River is right on the border of South and North Carolina. So an extremely fast-growing portion of South Carolina, Southern North Carolina, that county, Brunswick County, that runs to the border of South Carolina is the fastest growing county in North Carolina, and mostly because of Yankee transplants, leaving their high tax states of New Jersey, New York, and other places. So anyway, Little River, great, Little River, Calabash, great little area right on the border of the North South Carolina border. So
cool. Nice. Yeah. And Darley, our sponsor, she's from South Carolina, from Myrtle Beach.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Myrtle Beach, also just down the road from Little River, maybe 20 minutes.
South Carolinian native, I should say, but lives in New York City now. But that's sure she grew up was in South Carolina. Hopefully we'll get her on the show as well. So Kylene says, hi from Boston Lakes. Glad to see you guys again. Let's see here. So Skywarn Spotter Kansas, thank you for the cool acknowledgement of Crossing Gardens. Means a lot. You guys ever like one day to send me an invite prior to 8 a.m.? Hey, I'll accept love beyond. All right, yeah, that's cool.
Exactly.
We can do that. Sure.
Jimmy's friends.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like literally one of the best segments. It was fantastic. And of course,
I got a couple of the characters lined up here too.
Okay.
Great. That's awesome.
But Jimmy's Friends was great. That was fantastic. And it had such a great response. Anything that got a great response, they didn't like. Because they didn't come up with the idea. So we'll leave it at that. So I unseal the documents here. Some going to jail. Pay stuff back. Michael says hi from Randolph. All right. Martha says doing good, guys, from Old Bridge. All right. We almost hit the 100 mark. Let's see if we can get that here. I think, man, we'll go for till 8:30 because I think we just have to kind of sign off here for other commitments.
Yeah, exactly. And if my plumber shows up before then, I might have to make
eject. Okay. So we'll do this real quick. Yeah. So Donna says hi from Wayne. Good morning to you. Joan says hello from Woodland Park. Let's see here. Robert says great to see you guys back together again. Best of luck from TV34 alum in Morganville. Awesome.
Nice.
We got 3 more here, and we'll do the sponsors. Good morning, James and New School, New Jersey from Middletown, Charles. Let's see here. Pompton Lakes in the house. Some Kelly and Janet says good morning. All right. So I'm going to run down the sponsors very quickly here. You know what, G? Let's let you do because you know more. I'm not friends there at Eastern Millworks. Let me bring in, I got to just set this up here for us because the background is not that way. So let me bring in this here.
Yeah.
Bring in your Eastern Millworks
Eastern
there.
Architectural Millwork.
Take out
Architectural Millwork and Exteriors. And of course, Visor Pergolas and Eastern Fiberglass. So a few different divisions. So big thanks to those guys, Robin and the crew there, doing a great job. Also, we want to give a shout out to Summertime Surf Schools located up and down the Jersey Shore. They've got their annual holiday sale going on. So again, you can purchase passes for Kids Surf Camp, the Kiki Surf Camp, $100 off the Kids Camp, 50 off the Kiki Camp, and 50 off the women's surf camp as well. So again, so thanks to all our sponsors here, allowing us to do what we do, and we appreciate that.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. Also want to make a quick mention to Cinder's restaurant out in Mine Hill. We're trying to work out something there with some sponsorship as well. So didn't want to leave him out here on the broadcast, but we're trying to work out something probably not until the new year as the holidays coming up and stuff like that. We've also got Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, my first legacy sponsor here. So my boy Ralph there in Cranford, 22 North Avenue West, some of the best ice cream in New Jersey. So if you're happen to be traveling through the area, please stop off, say hello, tell them you saw it on the Tri-State Traffic Show. 22 North Avenue West in Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the website. Make some awesome ice cream, awesome cakes, especially with the holidays coming up. Definitely want to grab one of them. Now, again, he is shutting down for the season on Christmas Eve. So you've got, what's today, the 12th? So you got 12 days of Christmas, right? To get your ice cream fix for the winter. And then Ralph will be back in the late winter, early spring, sometime in March. He heads off to Florida, kind of retools and refreshes himself after a long summer there making ice cream. But again, some of the best ice cream and one of the nicest guys on the planet. Huge sports guy, New York City guy, has just a great family story. But again, go see Ralph at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 22 North Avenue West in Cranford, New Jersey. Also, quick shout out to my friends here at the Shave Cave, 1471 Bratton Road in Clark, New Jersey, for the best shave. A little trim on that beard, right? I feel like I need a shave here. A little fade haircut, right? Fade. That's it. Go talk to my boy Omar there at the Shave Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark. And our good friend Darley Newman, Travels with Darley. Definitely check out her program there on PBS Create, New Jersey PBS, as well as Amazon Prime, Wonder and Innovation TV's Journey, an amazing travel program. Darley is just an awesome program. Takes you around the world, shows you some of the hottest spots for your vacation travels, but really adds a lot of history as well. She's got a great staff that puts together the show with her and, really get some, history lessons. I mean, she's a big history aficionado. And like I said, season 11 is coming up in January. And there's a couple of episodes about Revolutionary War history right here in New Jersey. So she's done, I think, something in Perth Amboy, something in Morristown, something in Somerville as well. So that should be really super exciting. Follow her on her Instagram page, posts all the time. And a lot of times you put a comment, she'll respond to it. So it's Travels with Darley. Look it up on Instagram and also on to Facebook and Twitter as well. So we thank our good friend Darley Newman for sponsoring the broadcast here today. And again, South Carolinian native out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So again, we thank her so much for sponsoring the show. All right, so we've taken care of that. Let's bring everybody back in again. I think I just did. Again, I'm no Maddie Wisner, but who can be, right? There we go.
I think my guy is here, so I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yep, sounds good. All right, friends, again, like, subscribe. G's got to run. We got to take care here. So look for our social media posts. We'll put it that way. When there is the dog's calling,
the dogs
are barking.
Calling of the dog.
You hear him, right?
Yeah. Next week we'll talk about Tommy Cutlets and the Giants. We'll see what's going on with that. So that's it. Hey, all right.
Yay.
All right. Again, like, subscribe to the
That's it.
to the Tri-State Traffic Show on YouTube. Follow Christina, James on their Facebook pages. I'm apologizing here for the comments, but unless Kay, you want to hang on here, I can get through some more of the comments here as the G-Man heads off. If you want to do that for a couple more minutes, we can. Just one more comment here. Let me just throw it in here. I want to say, because Paul and Marge wanted to jump in real quick. So Paul says, good morning from Lyndhurst. And Marge says, good morning from North Brunswick. And my friend here, Connor from East Brunswick, says, good morning. So good way to end the broadcast. So again, thanks a lot for watching us. Again, post it up in the comments, like, subscribe to the show. Let us know what you want to see. Any other topics you want us to bring up, and we'll see what we can do for it. So I think for now, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. So we'll plan out our next show. All right. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye, guys.